Hello, everybody! Всем привет, с вами Магест. Сегодня продолжаем прохождение Risen. Итак, в прошлой серии мы ходили снова в лагерь Дона, обучились крафту горного и кузнечного дела, сковали одно колечко себе на защиту, и очень не зря. Возможно, именно оно нас уберегло от глупой смерти в прошлой серии. Отправились в монастырь, успешно дошли, не умерев, что меня очень-очень радует. И теперь, наконец, начинается моя самая любимая часть игры. Это именно тренировка в монастыре. Ура! Сантьяго, принимай меня.
Well, who do we have here? I don't recognize you. Looks to me like you're a vagrant. And vagrancy, that's illegal.
Vagrant.
If you can't give me a good reason why you're here, you will be recruited.
Не. Я не хочу становиться рекрутом, я хочу становиться послушником. Почему рекрутом?
Recruited? For what?
By order of the Inquisitor, all men and women are to gather in the town and remain there. Anyone caught outside the walls of the town is to be locked up immediately. And all prisoners are to be trained as recruits for service in the name of the Inquisition.
Блин, это напомнило какой-то ЧВК Вагнер, блин. Ездить по поручению Дона.
I volunteered. I'm already enrolled at the monastery.
Is that so? Well, we'll ask Master Palace about that. I'll take you straight to him.
Оу, теперь я в монастыре. Now.
Another recruit. The guards brought you here because you transgressed the law. Am I correct?
Нет.
Nope. I volunteered.
I see. Then you must have something to show me.
I have a letter from Commandant Carlos.
Let me see. Belshaw. I see. You rendered services in Harbour Town. Interesting. This changes things. We can make use of people like you.
For what?
That is your decision. The training we offer here would start you as a recruit, setting you on the path of a warrior.
Or,
if your spiritual side is strong, you could become a novice, and later a mage. Whatever your choice, you must complete the same basic training.
И что входит в начальное обучение?
what is the basic training?
The fundamentals of staff fighting. Once that's completed, the masters will take over, and you will learn from them. This is necessary whichever path you choose.
Я, кстати, подумал, ребят, что мне очень срочно надо решить вопрос со скоростью интернета, потому что то, как я записываю видео, это не передать. Вот на момент записи вот этого видео я еще только-только загружаю третью серию. То есть, понимаете, насколько у меня все плохо с интернетом, поэтому именно по этой причине я не могу сейчас вести стримы. А на новый надо довольно большое количество денег отложить. А у меня и так очень расходный месяц вышел в ноябре.
What can I expect as a mage?
Magic is a demanding discipline. Diligence, patience, practice, and sacrifice are all required. However, you would not carry out advanced combat training. There would be no time, but the rewards as a mage are great and would grant you access to all the spells the masters can teach you.
I have decided. I will take the path of magic.
Then turn to the door on my left and go into the room next door. The novice tailor will give you your robe, and he will explain what happens next.
What is your role here? You haven't said.
Apart from answering questions from people like you, I am the administrator of the monastery. That keeps me more than busy.
Could I help you with that?
No, you concentrate on your training and your tests.
Tests? What tests?
Every master will test you. That is how you will proceed through the ranks here. You must listen well and study hard. That is what we expect from you.
Do you have a test for me?
You have already done a great deal for the Order. I do not need to test you.
Кстати, что интересно, если бы вы пришли сюда не добровольно, то в итоге он бы вас отправил в Харбор-таун, и как там ни странно, там все равно можно было бы выполнить задание за Дона или за Орден, причем за Дона можно было бы выполнить, это как бы не сказалось на прохождении, вы все равно будете воином Ордена. То есть это довольно странный момент. Но вот такая вот непонятная ситуевина. Так, я могу взять яблочко? Могу. Видите, да, мы состоим уже в ордене и можем брать некоторые предметы. Потому что мы как бы в альянсе находимся. Это я заберу. Раз вам не нужно. Калиб.
Weren't you listening? You need to talk to Taylor. I'm Caleb, the handsome one. Taylor is the fellow in the chamber across the way.
Да знаю я. Я просто хотел посмотреть, что ты мне скажешь. Камбала там валялась. А вот Питер мы почитаем сейчас.
This text is about magic spells.
Это я заберу.
Now, who could teach me to pick locks?
Hey, sorry for staring. I'm always interested in new faces. I'm Taylor. I'm guessing Master Palace sent you here?
You said you'd have a robe for me.
Wear it with pride. Your bond with magic is not one easily achieved.
О, да, наконец-то.
Do you have some kind of map of this place?
Oh, yes. Every novice receives a map. Can't have them getting lost.
Are you here out of your own free will?
You could say that. I used to be with the Don, but never saw eye to eye with the man. After Harbour Town got taken over, I came up here.
You enjoy sweeping the floors?
Well, I wasn't going to follow the Don into the swamp. Safer, warmer, and more rewarding here. Do you want to see your chamber?
Now I'm here, can I leave the monastery?
Yes, from time to time. But believe me, you're safer in here.
So how do I leave the monastery?
Master Palace opens the gate, but he'll only do that once Master Ignatius considers you worthy.
Who is Master Ignatius?
Look, I can understand all the questions. I had them too. But like Master Palace told me, everything in good time. You'll learn about Master Ignatius soon enough. So just relax. Look around. And be safe in the knowledge that nothing's trying to eat you in here.
Everything and good time. Запомни эту фразу.
Sure. Show me the way.
Follow me.
То есть в английской версии это переводится как всему хорошее время, типа того. Ну, как-то так сказать. О.
So, we've a new recruit in our midst. Where's your tunic, recruit?
А вот и Арик.
I don't have one. I'm training to become a mage.
Each to their own. But you should know it takes more than some fancy finger waving to get by here. Go and get yourself a staff and get back here sharpish.
Who are you?
I'm Master Arik. I know what you're thinking. I seem like a nice guy, a decent chap. The reason I can be, because I know 1,001 ways to push someone's liver out of their nostrils.
Not wise to try that with a mage.
For mages, I know 1,002 ways.
И какой ты выпендрёха.
Why do I need a staff?
Because everyone learns how to fight here. The staff is a noble weapon. In the right hands, as deadly as any blade. Although it pays to have a good blade handy too. And I think it's wise to see just how much training you're going to need. No sense in your dying too quick.
Где твой посох?
Where's your staff?
You're observant, I like that. I've done my training, now it's up to you to do yours. Besides, if I need to, I can take a staff off any of these lot without breaking a sweat.
Where do I get a staff?
Look around the monastery, lad. Use those eyes of yours.
I'll be right back, Master Arik.
That's more like it.
Блин, надо было, конечно, ему нахамить, ну ладно.
This is the training area, where Master Arik whips new recruits into shape. Once you finish basic instruction, Master Vitus will conduct your training further. If you treat him right, Master Arik's a decent sort. Let's move before someone sticks a broom in your hand. Oh, and you're sharing your room with Hemlar. He's rather grumpy, but shouldn't cause you any worry.
О, яблоко. Подожди. Я возьму. Добавьте мне силу уже, наконец-то.
Come on. This is your room. I'll be going. I've just remembered something I need to be doing somewhere else. Good luck.
Опа.
You are the newcomer.
I'm new here.
This recruit has been murdered. What do you know of this?
Здравствуйте.
Nothing. I was sent to this room. I heard you're short of new recruits. You'll have even fewer if this is how you greet them.
I am not accusing you. Your recent arrival means you have two qualities I need. You could not have committed this crime, and you need to prove yourself here. You can start by discovering who was responsible for this.
Почему я-то?
Why do you want me to investigate this?
You think you're not up to the task?
How do you know I am?
Your manner and appearance. You aren't from this island, which makes your presence illegal. It also means you are a survivor. I'm surrounded by books and bookworms. I need survivors.
I don't know what happened here. I don't even know any of the people here.
Then you shall be objective. Examine cold facts, for instance. This man was stabbed in the back, and there is no sign of magic, which is why there is no reason for me to give personal attention to this case.
If you want me to investigate, where should I start?
Master Vitus will aid you. I have more important things to consider. You have your task.
Ну да, у тебя есть, конечно, дела поважнее. Это просто поглазеть на огонь. Знаю таких. Да, запись идет. Все хорошо, не бойся. Так, Хемлер. Вино. Это наша комната. Маленький пакет травы, колбаса. О чем мы еще не отыскали? Кошелек. Кстати, можно взять и пакетики и мешочки скрыть.
There's nothing to take here.
Кстати, вот эти кучки можно подмести, но это надо делать, если только вы перед мастером Мариком провинились. Здорово.
Hey, new, huh? I'm Caspar. If you need something around here, I'm your man. For a price, of course.
Ну да, а что ты даже со мной поторговать не хочешь? О, ванная комната. Блин, тот персонаж так странно ванну принимает. Так, мастер Витус.
Well, novice?
Hemlar has been murdered.
Yes, news spreads quickly here. Soon the whole monastery will know about it. But of course, everyone claims to have neither seen nor heard a thing.
And that makes my search for the killer all the harder.
You have been appointed investigator. I wish you success.
Насчет Хемлера.
About Hemlar. Why was Hemlar murdered?
That is a good question. Once you know the answer to why he was killed, you shall find it much easier to discover who killed him.
Any suggestions where I should start?
Perhaps where Hemlar was found. The novice Caspar is responsible for the chambers. He also trades with many of the recruits.
And he must see a lot of what happens here.
Talk to him. Tell him I have assigned him to help you.
When did the murder happen?
It appears Hemlar was killed at the time you arrived. Since then, no one has left the monastery. Therefore, we must assume
That the killer is still here.
there are those who pointed their finger at you. You'll need to be certain before you point your finger at anyone else.
О,
Where can I find the other masters?
I will tell you that when the time comes. First, finish your basic training. Only then will you meet them.
ладно, я пока что не собираюсь проходить испытание. Каспар.
Do Do you trade with recruits?
I do business with anyone who's got gold. I ain't fussy, but no weed and no weapons because I ain't stupid either. Anything else I can get you.
Show me what you've got.
Дай мне яблочко. У него, кстати, они бесконечные. Потому что они здесь нужны по заданию. Давайте купим вот 14 штук на всякий случай.
I'm on an assignment from the Inquisitor.
Really? What's the old man got you doing?
I'm supposed to find Hemlar's killer.
Haha, rather you than me.
It's both of us, actually. Master Vitus said you're to help me.
What? You're joking, ain't you?
Afraid not.
Он типа говорит...
That's all I need. Okay, let's get this thing wrapped up quickly. I don't want to get on the Inquisitor's bad side.
Он типа говорит, типа, ты прикалываешься, что ли? Вот так он говорил.
What do you know about Hemlar?
Ex-con, shifty type, scuttled around. Quiet too. You never knew what he was thinking.
Shifty and quiet isn't going to get us far.
What about clues? Have you searched his room?
Окей.
I searched the room and Hemlar's body.
Did you find anything?
I found some food.
Was Hemlar poisoned? No, so I doubt that's of any importance. You might as well keep it.
I found a small amount of gold.
Hemlar always came across as having a fair amount of gold. Maybe he spent it.
Or someone took it.
And left the rest to cover his tracks. Maybe. You might as well keep what you found. Should be some reward for your work, eh?
I found some Brugal weed.
Not a surprise. He was dealing the stuff.
And you didn't think that was something to tell me straight away. Do you know where he got his supply?
He certainly didn't grow it himself. You'd never get away with that in here. Must have got it from outside. Don't know how. Hemlar wasn't allowed to leave the monastery.
So, he must have had a supplier on the outside. Or who had permission to leave the monastery.
Вот, кстати... Вот как раз это как раз сеть контрабанды Брюгала, которая поступала в монастырь. Помните, мы в городе выполняли насчет этого квеста? Здесь какой-то челик продает траву, которую он получает от кого-то, непонятно, внутри монастыря. Тот внутри выходит наружу, покупает ее у каттера из города. И таким образом, а тот получает ее получал ее у Леонардо. Который, в свою очередь, получал товар от Дона. Вот такая вот торговая сеть.
I found a knife in Hemlar's room.
Not many blades in this place. There's dry blood on it too. Hey, have you just given me the thing that killed him?
I think it is the murder weapon. But why leave it there? Have you seen this knife before?
Looks like one of Harlock's kitchen knives. Could be that the blood just came from the kitchens. Or am I being naive?
Any idea who was supplying Hemlar?
Well, don't look at me. I partake, but that's it. A lot of people smoke, not much else to do here. The powers that be must know, turn a blind eye. But whoever was supplying Hemlar must have been someone who could leave the monastery.
Who does that leave us with?
You need to talk to Master Pallas. He's in charge of the gates.
Окей, может потом на потом все это расследование отложить. Уильям.
I don't think we've met. My name's William. Are you a volunteer?
Да.
Yes, I am.
Then we're fighting for the same cause.
Do you have a staff for me?
I don't, but our smith will kit you out.
Your mother, Tilda, has been asking for you.
My mother? I hope she's all right.
Yes, she's in Harbour Town.
Good. That's where she should be. Thanks for letting me know.
I take it you volunteered?
Yes. There's something here worth fighting for. My parents had a farm on the island until those temples burst out of the ground. Now they have nothing. If it hadn't been for the warriors here, my parents would have lost their lives to those creatures. Instead, they're in Harbour Town. I swore to do anything I could
то есть
against
он
those
пошел
creatures.
в Инквизицию из благодарности, что Инквизиция спасла его семью от смерти. Ну, пойдемте поговорим с мастером Палласом для начала. Калиб.
How do I get out of the monastery?
That's exactly what I asked when they forced me in here. But don't worry, someday they'll open the gate.
Someday?
Master Ignatius tells Pallas who can use the gate. But he's a pawn for the Inquisition like the rest of us. So, get comfortable. Have a look around at your own pace before you're packed off to the ruins.
Ignatius? Taylor told me about him.
Well, if you apply yourself to your studies, you'll soon find yourself in his presence.
Мастер Палас.
I need the names of everyone allowed to leave the monastery.
Do you? And you need these names, why?
I'm investigating Hemlar's murder.
I see. Murder is a serious business. However, I hope you aren't neglecting your basic training to carry this out.
No, I wouldn't neglect my training.
Tell me how far you've got, and I will see if I can help.
All I need are the names.
And all the Order needs is dedicated, trained warriors. I make it my personal goal to provide them. And there is no point in investigating if you can't defend yourself. Train, and we shall speak again.
А можно мне охранника тогда себе персонального? Видимо, нет. Вот чё вот этот охранник? Пошли со мной расследовать убийство Хемлора.
Go about your business.
Так, вино заберем, яблоко заберем. И еще яблоко заберем.
Here's someone who needs the protection of a good weapon.
Мне нужен посох.
I need a staff.
I'll check me stock. Got this. Oak. Good, strong wood. Knock someone's teeth through the back of the skull. It'll serve as well as a blade. Well, most blades, if you train with it. And you don't go hitting the wrong people.
What sort of weapons do you have?
Injure things, kill things, cause damage to things, that sort of weapon. But nothing's free. But I'll trade if you can't pay with gold.
What's a smith doing with wooden staffs?
Not much call for anything else. Shame, really. Because blades are my speciality. I remember every sword I've ever touched. Doesn't matter if I forged it, repaired it, or just sharpened it. I ain't like that Oscar down at the Don's camp. Messing around with jewellery. Good solid blade, that's what you need.
Can you get me any blanks for smithing?
Do you see any round here? There's simply no demand for blades here in the monastery. I could make some, but you'd have to bring me some ore.
Can you teach me how to be a smith?
Long as you don't steal my customers. Go on then. Pin your ears back and listen up.
Кстати, это единственный кузнец, который вот учит вас ковать мечи просто так, без всякой предоплаты. Так, что есть? Копье. Ну, слишком мне оно уже не нужно.
Do you recognize this knife?
Let me see it. Ugh! It's got blood on it. Why are you showing me that?
Just take a quick look.
Эх, какая же крутая озвучка.
Certainly didn't have blood on it then. It's one of Harlock's kitchen knives.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
What can...
Стоп, стоп, стоп. Экипируем посох. И лук убираем. Ва! А вот и Скорда, который попался Инквизиции.
Look, another recruit, right? Me too. Tucker, recruit of the Inquisition.
Я не рекрут,
What a
чувак.
joke. The same people who chained me up now expect me to fight for them?
You don't think we should fight?
Against who? For what? If they're pulling us in for service, then the shit has really hit the fan.
It's not like we've been given a choice.
No. All we can do is prepare ourselves. 1 hour of training could mean the difference between life and death.
Скорда.
I hope you rot like the rest of those fanatics.
Да, больше он с нами не любезничает. Но он сам виноват. Что я могу сказать?
Well, if it isn't Babyface. Come to play with the adults, have you? I warn you, our grown-up games get rough.
Арик.
I've got a staff.
So you have. But do you know what to do with it?
Нет, мастер Арик.
You hit things?
Simple answer. Difficult skill. Done right, this can turn a human body into an unrecognizable skin sack of broken bones. To start, you need to learn some moves from a few of our fighters. Tucker, William, and Cato. When they're satisfied with your progress, come back and see me. And I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
Got it, Arik.
Master Arik. I will have respect, understand?
Can you run that by me again?
I'm a patient man. I've had to be. But there is a limit to it. And you are in danger of running up against it.
I think that's clear enough, Master.
There. That's enough.
Are you still looking to test me?
Yes. I've just thought of a good test for you. I think I should try you with another kind of stick first. Find yourself a broom and sweep out my chambers.
Да выпендривались. Вот на нас получилось задание подмести полы. Ладно, давайте подметем. Видимо, надо было выделываться не у входа, а вот именно сейчас. Да, и я вот этот квест получил. Так, куча пыли. Не очкуй. Я не такие комнаты подметал. Так, а тут чисто. И тут тоже чисто. Яблоко. А вот и Арлок. Кстати, этот персонаж перекочует во вторую часть Ризена, и это одно из немногих доказательств тому, что в первой части наш герой по канону пошел не на сторону Дона. Ну, мне так кажется.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm new. I'm in the order like you.
Just met you, and you're my friend, eh? You're new. You get stew. Those are the orders.
You is you.
Stew.
Do you recognize this blade?
Never seen it before in my life.
Take a closer look at it.
It's not mine. I've never seen it. Now sod off.
Carlson knows this knife.
So why are you telling me?
He knows it's one of yours.
Then why did you need to ask me?
Your knife is the weapon which killed Hemler, which makes you a suspect.
Maybe someone stole it from me. Yeah. Maybe someone framed me. Did you think of that, smart ass?
Ну, логично, что его хотят поставить. О, рагу плюс 2 силы. Аулин прямо едим сразу. Так. Каспар, не очкуй. Мне нужно всего лишь подмести. Двадцатка силы, это вполне нормально. Окей. Так, здесь есть. Я ищу кучки пыли, не очкуй. Слагал. Интересно, сколько опыта за это дают? Ну, вроде все комнаты мы подмели, не надеюсь.
Your chambers are clean.
Good.
50
Now
опыта.
maybe you're ready for a stick that doesn't have bristles on the end of it. If you're not, go see Harlock. I'm sure he needs somebody to peel potatoes for him.
I'm ready to train.
Then get gone and train.
А он забрал эти кучки пыли, или у нас они в инвентаре валяются? Ну, видимо, забрал, да. Себе в карман, да?
We're supposed to train.
Life of glamour this, isn't it? Right, this is what they taught me. To be good with a staff, you have to work on strength and technique. Build up your arms. Whenever you hit, you want to hit it hard. And once you've trained, we'll practice fighting. See if either of us are any good.
Let's do some strength work.
Good. The stronger you are, the stronger your blows will be. Hitting harder ends a fight quickly. More chance of us both surviving whatever they throw at us. No advantage in longer fights. Just more chance of you losing. When you're strong, you can finish anyone you're fighting faster. Easy.
Are there rules in the arena?
Pretty basic ones. The fight starts when we get in there. The fight lasts until someone's on the ground. You don't attack anyone on the ground. And it finishes when someone leaves.
How can I improve my fighting technique?
I'm no expert. For me, muscles count the most.
There has to be more to it than strength.
Like they've trained a recruit up in much else. I'll show you what I know, though. And you can ask William. He's picked up more than I have.
I want to be stronger.
Ну, за очки обучения я не буду.
We'll train later.
Фух, блин, ты меня напугал, как будто я сейчас нажал что-то не то.
I could do with some fight practice.
Yeah, I could do with some. And if you lose, we can fight again. We're all on the same side. Better we all are, better for all.
Да, мы все на одной стороне, но тем не менее, если я проиграю, он не побрезгует обчистить мои карманы.
And fight me.
Ну давай. Ну что ж ты уворачивайся-то? Опа! Опа! Америка, Европа! А вы думали, что я какой-то новичок сраный? Нет.
That was good. You're looking good. I've taught you what I know. You should fight William. He'll teach you more about technique.
Ну, пойдемте к Уильяму. Довольно хороший персонаж, Уильям. Уильям Тернер.
I need to improve my fighting technique.
Not a problem, my friend.
Давайте качать бой с посохом на 3 уровня.
Teach me staff fighting.
Ready? You should know how to attack and parry. No point having a staff otherwise, is there? Parrying is one thing, but you can knock your opponent's weapon aside and hit him immediately. That's called a counterattack. To get it right, watch your opponent closely. If you hit them at the right moment, they'll stumble and you can attack again.
Давайте еще.
Teach me staff fighting.
Ready? To make full use of the staff, you can't just attack from the front. Good opponents will just parry such blows and you will waste your energy. So, attack from the side. That way you can surprise an opponent and get some extra strikes in.
So attacking from the side is useful for surprise.
Yes, and you can use the momentum from your first blow to carry out a second, stronger, lateral blow.
И вот это давайте еще прокачаем.
Teach me staff fighting.
Ready? Right. If you're standing close to your opponent during a counter parry, you should try to hit him as well. Might be a bit risky, but it could also help you end the fight faster. Of course, that only works when your opponent's right in front of you, so you should use your counterattack as part of a combination.
You're supposed to train me.
You'll do well here if you're stout-hearted. You can get strength training with Tucker, and I'll show you how to fight with a staff. I'm no master, but I know enough to give a good grounding in the basics. When Tucker's satisfied that you're strong enough, come to me to learn about technique. And then you have to face Kato. Watch out for Kato. He's the biggest arsehole around.
Kato's the best fighter.
That's Master Arik. Kato's more of an ass. Don't let him muck you around.
Он сказал, типа, Като просто задница.
I've worked on my strength. I think it's time for us to train.
Well, you look like you've been doing your strength training with Tucker. So yes, I'm ready.
So, we fight.
That's the next step.
Окей. Ну вот, прокачались мы до 4 на 4 уровня. Вполне достаточно для того, чтобы владеть посохом на на троечку. А вот зачем я вот это вкачал? Для того, чтобы можно было вот так вот схватки выигрывать. Да, посохом надо уметь быстро кликать. Давай, выходи оттуда. Опа! Ни единой царапины не получил.
Thanks for the lesson. I will learn from this and train more.
Что-то у меня в последнее время какая-то отрыжка наблюдается в горле. Это не есть хорошо, если честно. Като.
I'm here because Master Arik sent me to train with you.
Did he?
Yes, that's why I'm here.
Go and see Tucker and William. You can't beat them. No point trying me. Go on. Go and train with them.
I've finished training with Tucker and William.
Then it's time for a lesson from me, babyface. Let's see if you have the makings of a warrior.
Надо это запомнить. Да, давай. Ну что, ты думаешь, ты справишься со мной? Нет, ушки. Блин, вот это я силен. Просто без шансов. Я думаю, я и Арика уделать смогу такими темпами. Правда, с ним будет тяжелее. Но как же быстро бьет посох, в отличие от меча. Я думаю, эту серию я назову Babyface.
I'm ready to face you in the arena.
Then stop talking and start walking.
Will you fight me in the arena?
Да задолбал ты. Пошли. Он типа, знаете, такой засыковал после первого поражения со мной драться. Но как бы этот поединок был неофициальный, а официальный считается только тот, что мы проводим на арене. Давай, Babyface. Ах ты, каким образом я его не задел? Так, давай за пределы арены не выходить. Ты чё сюда пришел? Так, отойдите, пожалуйста. Так, отойди.
Beating Kato is a big thing. You have come on a long way. I'm glad you did it. He needed taking down a peg.
He's not the friendliest man I've met.
Careful he doesn't bear a grudge.
You think he's the sort?
Kato's the sort who always wants revenge, but he won't tangle with you again. He'll leave that to someone stronger. Arik is my bet.
What will Master Arik do?
The easiest thing would be not to allow you to complete your basic training. But Kato is Arik's friend, so he might even challenge you himself.
In which case, I'll have to beat him.
Arik's not an easy target. He's affable enough on the face of it, but he's able to take care of himself.
Да. О, а чё Скорда теперь сменил стойку и у костра не стоит? Не хотелось бы, конечно, чтобы мне основную подготовку запороли. Но прокачайте мне силу на последний раз. Сколько я еще яблок-то буду есть? Видимо, больше не качается. А сколько я корней огр съел по игре? По-моему, где-то штуки 2. Если мне память не изменяет. Штуки 2 плюс рагу арлока, это получается 4. Или штуки 3, я вот не помню уже. Ну, может быть, у меня уже, да, все, сила, видимо, дошла до своего апогея.
What did you do to Cato?
Fought him. You said to train.
I said to train. I've never seen him look so battered. But a few victories against a few trainees won't make you a proper fighter.
No?
No. The time has come for you to face me. If you feel like getting some more training, now would be the time.
Вот он очень
Unless you want to
силен.
make it easy for me to pull your liver through your nostrils.
I'm ready. Are you?
Let's hope your fighting is as confident as your tongue.
Эх, у него меч клевый. Ну что, мастер, готов получить по щам? Ой, блин, вот видите, какой он сильный. Я вполне могу ему и просрать. Так, а где мой посох? Да, не получилось у нас сразиться с Ариком. И он еще обокрал меня. Ой, нифига себе ты денег у меня забрал.
It doesn't give me any pleasure to defeat you. Have you seen what's out there? You need training. Don't challenge me again until you're ready.
Да не. Стоп. Вот это я не хотел нажимать. Я не хотел ему нажимать, реально. Я хотел просто завершить диалог. Попробуем еще раз его победить, ну потому что у меня автосейв произошел здесь. Да, блин. Скорее всего, я тоже просру ему. Ну да. Все, я вот так хотел сделать. Да, нехорошо получилось. Он очень сильный, засранец, очень сильный. Его очень тяжело победить. Как не справиться с Ариком?
Well, you train like mad so you can beat him, or...
Or what?
Or you train and you talk to Casper. He's got a few tricks up his sleeve.
Поговорить с Каспаром, говоришь? Давайте поговорим.
Looks like I'm going to have to fight against Master Arik.
Don't fancy your chances.
Can you help me?
Against Arik. Arik's decent, but he's had a dodgy past and somewhere during it he got himself a charmed sword. You don't stand a chance while he's got that. Blades are frowned on here, but the Inquisition turn a blind eye when it's Arik. The recruits need training, and right now he is the best trainer around.
I'm betting words alone won't get this sword off him.
No. He does loosen up after a drink, though. Only time I've heard him talk about his past. And talking about his past gets him talking about fights he's had.
And that'll work?
Sure. Once he's drunk a few bottles, then hit him with the hard stuff. Something that'll disconnect his mouth from his brain. If he starts bragging, you might be able to get that sword off him.
Ух ты.
You could even get him to take a handicap. Give him a lousy weapon. Let him prove himself to you.
They don't like blades here, so how can I get a bad one?
Maybe Carlson, our smith, has something knocking about.
Да, этот квест я очень редко выполнял.
Where can I get some hard stuff?
Dolman's your man for that. He has all sorts in the cellar. Wine and mage wines. They have a powerful kick. They're said to contain actual magic. Try that. And a couple of jugs of regular wine first to soften him up.
Так, я вот хотел, конечно, поспать. До вечера, чтобы восстановить себе здоровье потерянное. Не хочу я еще одну банку зелий тратить на такое простое дело. Долман где-то в этой части обитает. Да, вот он выгребает навоз.
Hey, you've been sent to relieve me. About time. I'm dog tired.
You want me to muck out dung?
I thought you were here to relieve me. Come on. I wouldn't ask you to do it for nothing.
What are you offering?
I'll give you a bottle of something special. A bottle of fire flush.
Fire flush?
What's fire flush?
It's a mage wine. One you have to be careful of.
Strong, is it?
Blow your socks off and curl your toes at the same time.
Вот это вино ему не нужно.
Difficult to get hold of.
What would I want with special wine?
Keep it for a special occasion. I mean, if you were to give this to a special someone, they'd feel great. A couple of sips, they wouldn't know what they were saying. It's a mage wine to save for special occasions, is Fire Flush. I mean, I can get you wine as well, but this is your wine plus, your wine extra, your wink and your nod.
Why are you digging a dung heap? Did you upset someone?
No, it just needs to be done. So they send someone of my talents to shovel shit for days. It's about time somebody else took care of this crap.
Do you look after the wine cellar?
I have the noble title of Mage's Cellar Master. I received the wine cellar key from Master Ignatius himself.
Отдай мне ключ от погреба.
Give me the key to the cellar.
This is no mere cellar key. It's the key to utter bliss.
Then give me the key to bliss.
You might as well ask me to tear out my heart and hand it to you.
Look, I only want to borrow it.
No, absolutely out of the question.
Так.
So what do the mages think about you trading their wine?
They don't mind. They have other things to worry about. The future looks rather grim as I see it. So why not crack open a bottle or two? So, if you ever need it, I can slip you a couple of bottles.
Thanks. I'll remember that.
Yes, and if you need special abilities, shall we say, I'm
Oh.
your man.
Special abilities?
What special abilities?
Ones that not every warrior of the Order has.
Such as?
I'm talking about dexterity, sleight of hand, relieving pockets of their burden.
What? You're a thief?
Shush! Reformed thief. Reformed. I hardly take a thing these days.
Да, кроме вина в погребе.
What can you tell?
Не-не-не, я не хочу учиться.
I'll see if I can find someone to relieve you.
You won't leave me up shit creek, as it were. All right. I'll give you the bottle I promised, on trust. I trust you, right? You have an honest face. Mind, so do most of the thieves I know. New. It's their dishonest hands you have to worry about. Get hold of a novice to take my place. They're usually made to sweep up anyway. I mean the other novices, of course, not you.
Вот этот огнетрав мне нужен для того, чтобы на Арика напоить.
Teach me to pick locks.
С Ариком надо. Кстати, вот Арика я обчищу его карманы, потому что он забрал мои деньги.
Keep your hand. What?
Тейлор. Каспар.
You can relieve Dolman from his work, Casper.
What work?
Digging over the dung heap.
Yeah. Thanks for that job opportunity. I think I'll pass.
Тейлор.
Hey, Taylor. It's time for you to take care of the dung heap.
And what are you offering?
Offering?
Well, I've no problem with getting dirty, but everything has a price.
What's your price for dealing with the dung heap?
Harlock stew. It's
Обойдешься.
about the only decent thing to eat in here, and he only makes it once in a blue moon.
And you want my share?
Yes.
For a task you're supposed to do anyway.
Okay, fine. Then just bring me 10 apples instead. Fruit keeps you regular. You don't want to be corked up in a place like this.
Давай, держи
Here are the
яблоки.
apples you wanted.
Thanks. I'll get down the dung heap right away.
Пойдемте обрадуем нашего навозника. Жука-навозника.
How are you doing? Any word on a replacement excrement relocation, officer?
I found you a new
Excrement
shit shoveler, if that's
relocation.
what you mean.
I know, I've seen them. Thank you. I better go and check on the wine. Harlock has some top quality wine. I'd better taste it. Make sure it's not gone off.
Why not try a few? Make doubly sure.
Excrement relocation, это, знаете, это когда сторонники буквы Z бегут от мобилизации всеобщей. И вот это я называю excrement relocation. Блин, вот это название, конечно. Боже, какая крутая локализация. Я, конечно, с такой издевкой говорю, но по сути меня и так бесят сторонники буквы Z. А уж если... Ну, сторонники буквы Z, я думаю, вы знаете политические события, но я имею в виду о том, что они как бы стоят за этот конфликт, но при этом они отказываются сами в нем участвовать. И это по мне очень низко, по мне. Поэтому я так и говорю на этот счет. Хотя я надеюсь, из вас все умницы, и никаких сторонников Z буквы среди моих подписчиков нету. Потому что иначе я в таких людях очень сильно разочаруюсь. И вообще нам как бы с вами не по пути. Так, Витус.
I have come to be tested.
Enlightenment is found in many places. Seek trust and wisdom in combat.
Насчет доверия.
Right. You mean I should fight?
Unraveling the meaning of my words is the first part of your test.
Насчет испытания.
I have earned his trust.
In times of battle, it is important to know whom one can trust, and I fear battle is what awaits us.
Насчет Хемлора.
About Hemlar. Hemlar was dealing Brugelweed. What do you think?
You're making progress. You've spoken to Casper, I suppose. He's a bright lad. Work with him.
Ой, кому надо, вы меня достали.
I assume you no longer need the corpse for your investigations. I'll take care of it, so that Hemlar may go to his final rest.
И нам надо сейчас напоить Арлока. Но правда... А, подождите. Поить нам надо меч еще добыть. Карлсон, который живет на крыше.
Oi, what's your game?
Мне нужно что-нибудь по-настоящему плохое оружие, что-нибудь паршивое.
I'm looking for some kind of really bad weapon. Something lousy, something rusty.
Are you trying to insult me?
No, I'm serious. I need something really lousy.
Look, I don't make lousy weapons.
I know you're a good smith.
Damn right.
I'm not questioning your abilities, but don't you have some rusty old specimen knocking about?
Maybe. Yeah. Perhaps there's one. I've got something made by one of me witless apprentices.
You have?
It's old and rusty. I only keep it to show people exactly how not to make swords.
That's exactly what I want.
But it's heavy, unwieldy, and dull. It's probably the worst
Худший
sword
меч
in
в
the
мире.
world.
And that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Well, I'll let you have it. But don't tell anyone I gave it to you.
Худший меч в мире получено. Что у него за характеристики? Сила 25, урон клинка 5. Да уж, я даже экипировать его не могу. И вот с Ариком надо выбрать правильные ветки диалога, иначе он с нами пойдет на битву, как и раньше. Так, я достал вам бутылку вина. Хотите, выпьем, поболтаем?
Got this bottle of wine. Maybe we can have a drink, a talk.
I didn't ask you to bring me wine.
No, but as a master, you deserve it.
I shouldn't. Doesn't bring out the best in me. Ah, hell's been a long week. Go ahead.
Давай. Вы неплохой мечник. Похоже, вас все идут под контролем. Давайте вот это скажем.
You seem to have the trainees here under control.
Most have had hard lives and tough breaks.
Тут надо выбирать правильные диалоги. Иначе можно обломаться.
Staff fighters, sword fighters, any kind. They'll all be needed, mark my words.
Так. Так вы не всегда сражались с посохом?
So you don't always fight with the staff.
It wasn't where I started. I'm originally a sword fighter, you know. Sword handed down through generations of my family.
Really?
Yeah, family is important, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong, the staff is a fine weapon. But with a good sword in my hand, I defy any man to stand against me.
Так, а вот нужно вот это выбирать.
But only as long as you have a good sword, right?
Well, I mean, of course the sword is important, but the person who wields it, that's where the true strength lies.
Really?
See me, lad? I expect I could knock you down with a rusty sword.
You could beat me with a lousy sword.
If you had one here, lad, I'd show you.
Давайте.
I do have a pretty bad sword, but I don't think it's fair to challenge you in your state.
My state? I could beat you twice as drunk and half as ready. You take my sword, I'll take yours, and I'll still beat you. Come on, lad, let's go to the arena. I'll show you who's in a
заодно мы
state.
меч получили.
I'm ready for you this time.
Let's see. If you are, then maybe you're ready for what's out there, too.
Кстати, вот этот квест, он не только влияет на то, что у Арика меняется оружие, а еще у него слабеют статы. Очень сильно, поверьте мне, вот сейчас вы увидите. Вот, видите, как теперь его легко становится вынести? Куда ты отскакиваешь? Ну вот. И свои деньги я вернул. Блин, надо было меч не забирать. Нафиг он мне нужен. Ура! Ура! Мы прошли основное испытание.
Does that make me the master now?
Ha! Keep that up for 5 or 6 more years, and then, maybe. You did well. You're a natural with the staff.
Thanks.
As far as I'm concerned, you're ready for whatever this place tries to throw at you. Go and see Vitus, and good luck to you.
Блин. Как же у меня все плохо с горлом. Мокрота пошла. Что ж со мной не так-то? Видимо, я чем-то заболел серьезным. Не знаю, я вроде холодного не пил. Чаи пью целыми неделями. Уильям, что ты скажешь? Хата что скажет?
Looks like your training's working.
Looks like it. So have I passed?
You've learned a few things.
Так, а давайте, пока они не читают эти пюпитры, почитаем их.
Interesting.
Вот у нас интеллект уже 31 скоро будет. А он мне потребуется, чтобы изучать магические, ну, штуки. Витус. А где мастер Палус?
My basic training is complete.
A warrior's training is never complete. Do not forget that. However, you have shown discipline. It's now time to take your training further. Vince will allow you into the upper parts of the monastery. Go now, and continue your training.
Tell me about the other masters.
You have already encountered Master Pallas. He received you at the gate. You will find the other masters in the upper part of the monastery. Illumar can teach you how to write scrolls. Cyrus deals with artifacts from the temple ruins. Ignatius the Wise you will find in the Holy Hall. Master Abrax, our alchemist, goes where he wishes.
And all of them will train me.
This is a place of learning.
Ходит повсюду.
All the masters revere knowledge.
Ну что ж. Так, сколько у нас серия уже длится? Прямо под финал мы как раз таки зашли. Ну что ж, ребят, Babyface смог пройти начальную подготовку. Нам еще нужно будет расследовать убийство Хемлера. Я думаю, в принципе, это будет главная задача следующей серии. Кстати, вот есть вот такая колокольня наверху. Надо на нее залезть, и там есть один тайник, который нужно взять. Вот, ну, а с вами был Магест. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки, делайте все прочие штуки, о которых вас просят все остальные блогеры. На самом деле, я бы тоже их не просил, но обычно опыт показывает, что когда не просишь, то люди гораздо с меньшей охотой подписываются, поэтому я тоже буду придерживаться классики, хотя, по-моему, мне так это вполне банальные вещи. Ну ладно, такие вот дела. Давайте, кстати, пойдем спать. До утра. А может и не стоит. Там, по идее, освободятся пюпитры, которых можно будет посчитать. Давайте продолжать ночью это дело в монастыре. А с вами был Магест. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Увидимся с вами в следующей серии. И обязательно продолжим. Всем пока.